What's up, everybody? Vinay Lakhani here with Remax Realtron, and today we are in Vaughan, and we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of buying a resale home versus a pre-construction home. Now, a couple of pros when you're buying a resale home are as such. First, you're going to be getting into a more mature neighborhood. You're going to be getting into a neighborhood that's already had time to establish. The homes have time to settle. Generally, when new subdivisions are being built, the businesses don't arrive right away. We see that in several areas in Vaughan where they were being built, and it took time for the grocery shops to arrive. It took times for the dentists and the doctors' offices to arrive. And so when you're buying something that's already built, you're buying something in a mature, established neighborhood, and those services and amenities are already there. One thing we got to talk about as well is public transit, right? How accessible it is to public transit. A lot of the times, you don't have access when you're in a new subdivision. It takes time for it to get there. You're dealing with all the mud and the dirt and all that gross stuff that you don't want to have to deal with on a daily basis. The second thing we want to talk about when we talk about resale is that, the money that you're going to be paying into the house is going directly into your equity. It's going to pay down your mortgage versus going into a builder's pocket and in the form of a occupancy fee or a rent fee. It's going directly to pay down your debt. It's creating you equity, building your equity right from the get-go, right from the beginning. And the last thing is, when you're buying a resale home, you're buying what you see. You get what you see. So you can go in the home, you can see what upgrades have been done, including like landscaping, fencing, the finished basement, which you can't do in a pre-construction house for at least 2 years because of the tear-on warranty. But you actually get more features, and you get to start enjoying those features right away versus having to worry about completing those items at a later date. So I think that's a huge benefit of buying something resale. You know what you're getting, you can see it, touch it, smell it, feel it, and you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. Typically, we work a lot in resale, and we recommend resale probably 90% of the time. But again, it's not for everybody. There are certain trade-offs with resale. Obviously, one of them being that you do have to have the down payment and that full deposit ready to go. And your typical closing is anywhere between 60 to 90 days. So you got to be ready to close on that property, and you have to have your financing in order and available to meet those deadlines. Another trade-off is that you're not going to get a brand new, nice and shiny property. It may require some work. It may require a few renovations. It may require some updating. Maybe it's just pulling up your sleeves and just getting right in there and just giving it a good clean. But you're always going to have something that you're going to need to do. These aren't brand new properties. I mean, these are lived-in properties, and it might take a few dollars to get it to where you want it to be. Now, when you're going through the property in the initial stages with a reputable agent or with a home inspector, then you're able to kind of point out some of the deficiencies in advance so that you know exactly what you're getting yourself into and have an idea of more or less what that's going to cost. So lastly, let's talk about the process of buying a resale home. Over the last couple of years, it's been very difficult to buy a resale home. Buyers are having to put in anywhere between 7 to 10 offers on properties before they actually get something. And it's really hard when you go into a house and you get attached to it and then you don't end up getting that house. So going through that process can be very time consuming and very stressful. Even though my team and I try to make it as easy and streamlined and straightforward as possible for our clients, it is still a process that you have to bank and account for the time and effort that you're going to be putting into finding the home. It's not like walking into a sales center where you sit down, you have a coffee, they say we have A, B, and C, and you choose one of them and you choose the finishings, and it's all fine and dandy, and everybody goes home happy. It is a little bit of a struggle, and in some cases, it's war. So you have to go in with your best. You have to go in with a really strong agent who's going to be able to explain the market to you, and not only explain the market to you, but really vouch for you and be your voice when it comes to putting in that offer. So as I mentioned, resale and pre-construction have its benefits and its cons, and it's a matter of finding what's right for you. We'd like to sit down with you, find out what your needs and wants are, where you are right now, and put together a strategic plan to get you closer to achieving your real estate goals. Give me a call. I'd love to help set up a time to meet with you and go over where you are, 416-899-8408, or you can follow us on Instagram, DM us on Instagram at Vinay Lakhani _ or you can send us a message on Facebook as well at Team Lacani Real Estate. Thank you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you share it with your family and friends. Follow us on YouTube, smash that subscribe and like button, and until next time, ciao for now.